know what? I'm done scrolling on TikTok for the day because I just came across a video of Sydney Sweeney in a bathtub saying, "Hello, dirty little boys, do you want my body?" And she's doing a body wash collab with Dr. Squatch. Is that how you say it? I don't know. Where apparently she's selling drops of her actual bath water in the bars. First of all, there's no way her bills are this high. Like, girl is an actress. I think she's fine financially, but are we really, like, have we really come to this level of degeneracy? Are we like this desperate for attention and money? And I just don't understand the purpose, because this woman already makes so much money. And I think that this is just proof that if she wasn't a celebrity or an actress, she would be on OF. No doubt. No doubt. You don't sell something like your literal bath water and not like, what is going on? Also, go watch the video. It was on the Daily Mail account, but saying little boys is just, it's off-putting to me. It's weird. This is kind of like a Bonnie Blue situation. I'm laughing because I'm just like, literally, why? I don't understand it whatsoever. But in all seriousness, if you're a male who purchases this product, you don't deserve to get married or have a relationship with a woman at all. And you're extremely weird. I just want you to know this whole situation is extremely weird. It's not normal. It is equivalent to OF/corn. So yeah, I'm done scrolling for the day.
Why are they with
dressed up? They said I have the best in Hollywood.
Women are being marketed and consumed as products, often under the label of empowerment. But the line between owning one's sexuality and being objectified is becoming more and more blurred, and the consequences are real. In a world that claims to empower women, why is it that the only version of empowerment we constantly see is sexual? Why does a woman have to be half naked to be considered confident? If a woman chooses to dress modestly, she's labelled as oppressed. But if she reveals more, she's celebrated. So tell me, is that really freedom of choice? Or just a different kind of pressure? When everyone's making the same choice, maybe it's not a choice.
The irony? The same things women used to be forced to do for male attention. Now, they do willingly, calling it empowerment. Posting seductive photos, selling body image, showing everything under the label of confidence. But who benefits? Is it really the woman? Or the system that profits from her body? Some women become millionaires doing it, but millions more just become insecure, always comparing, always exposing, hoping to feel seen.
An unpopular opinion. Modesty can be empowering too. It can be a choice rooted in faith, self-respect, or even rebellion against the system. Yet, in today's world, modest women are ridiculed. They're seen as old-fashioned, brainwashed, or weak. But some of the strongest, most grounded women I know, they choose modesty. Not because they have to, but because they want to reclaim their worth beyond the physical. True empowerment is having the freedom to choose, without being shamed either way. It's about asking, am I doing this for me, or because the world expects it from me? Confidence isn't about how much skin you show. It's about how you carry yourself, what you stand for, and how much self-respect you have. Whether you cover up or show off, the question is, are you truly free, or just following the crowd? I'm not here to judge. I'm here to ask questions we don't ask enough. Empowerment should mean options, respect, depth. And until we stop equating freedom with how sexual a woman can be, we'll keep confusing visibility with value. You ever feel like the message lately is, don't sexualize me, but also, here's my bathwater for $9.99. Like, babe, which one is it? And listen, I say this with love and a little side-eye, but we gotta talk about how the line between female empowerment and strategic objectification is blurring so hard it's giving motion sickness. Let's be real. Sydney Sweeney is talented, beautiful, and yes, she's been hypersexualized since day one. She's come out and said it. She doesn't like being reduced to just her body. But next thing we know, she's dropping a collab with Dr. Squatch, where her bathwater is basically the main event. Now, don't get me wrong, I love a good rebrand, but if you don't want to be objectified, why feed the fantasy? Why sell the thing you say makes you uncomfortable? It's not giving taking the power back. It's giving capitalizing on a male gaze you secretly resent. And then we have the album cover, you know, the one, knees, hair grab, full submission pose, like, ma'am, that's not rebellion, that's packaging oppression in pink bows and calling it artsy. Too many of us are sold this idea that performing sexuality equals power, but that's not ownership, that's product placement. Somewhere along the way, my body, my choice turned into my body, your content, and we didn't even blink. And what scares me most? The girls watching, the literal 11-year-olds who skip the awkward stage and go straight from kids bop to contour and corsets. There's no buffer anymore, no messy self-discovery phase.
Just be sexy or be invisible. And I know what some people will say, but it's empowering if she chooses it. Sure, but let's not pretend this isn't curated by an industry that profits when women sell fantasy over authenticity. Some of y'all are not empowered. You're just really good at marketing your own objectification. And the saddest part? You don't even realize you're playing the same game you claim to hate. This isn't about shame. It's about awareness. And no, I'm not judging you. I'm judging the system that told you this is all you could be. That femininity equals marketability. That your worth is in your waistline. That your voice is only loud when it moans. Let's raise the bar, not just the brows. Drop your thoughts below, especially if you're a woman who's wrestled with this whole sexy versus self-worth dilemma. We need to talk more about this, not just aesthetics and filters and drop dates. We're too smart to stay silent, and too important to be reduced to soap and photo ops. Let's start reclaiming our image, for real this time. Not with hashtags, not with bathwater, with boundaries. Some women speak out against being sexualized, yet participate in marketing campaigns, e.g., selling bathwater or using highly sexual imagery that reinforce the very thing they claim to reject. Brands and industries have learned to profit from female bodies, even for products like soap, where sexual imagery shouldn't be relevant. This marketing strategy plays into male fantasies and creates a false sense of intimacy, which sells, but also reduces women to objects. Public figures like Sydney Sweeney and Sabrina Carpenter have become symbols of this contradiction. They're incredibly talented, yet media and fans obsess over their bodies. When they try to take control of that narrative, by leaning into it or using it as part of their branding, they're still trapped in the same cycle. Sabrina's album cover and suggestive imagery, paired with her sweet girl aesthetic, creates confusion, especially for younger audiences.